of $200,000.
All right. Thank you, our City Manager John Szerlag. Thank you for that. Now we'll have the opportunity during the course of this. That was 5 minutes. That went 5 fast, didn't it? All right. This program is being sponsored by the Troy Leadership Coalition. Their mission is to engage and educate the Troy community on the serious challenges and opportunities facing our city, and to foster, promote, and elect leaders who will serve the diverse needs of our community. This forum tonight will take place with regard, obviously, to the millage and the February 23rd election. The forum tonight will be divided into 4 parts. First, each side will give an opening statement, followed by questions and answers from the audience assembled here at Walsh College. Then we'll have an open forum where each side can ask whatever they want to the other side, and finally, closing statements. Now, before we started tonight, a flip of the coin determined who would start the debate. And let me introduce our panelists. Speaking on the yes side, actually we're going to go right down from the end there. On the yes part of the millage, Bob Arken. Bob is a 35-year resident of the city of Detroit. He is a professor of biology at Wayne State. He's got 6 grandkids to keep him busy when he's not doing these kind of forums. Thank you, Bob. Next to him, Bill Cowger. Bill is a 32-year resident of the city of Detroit. He is an African safari guide in his free time and a professional photographer. Those people will be representing the yes side. The no side of the millage proposal, Jack Witt. Jack is a 10-year resident of the city of Detroit. He's got 30 years in labor relations. He is an attorney, and he is an avid runner. Multiple half marathons under his belt. Jack Witt. Also on the no side, Janice Daniels. She's a 10-year resident of the city of Troy, and for 20 years she has been an assistant broker selling real estate in and around this area, and she is a proud hockey mom, having a son on the Troy hockey team. Janice Daniels representing the no side. All right, as I said, a flip of the coin determined who would speak first, and it was determined that the yes side would give the first opening statement. Yes team, take it away.
Good evening, and thank you for coming tonight. I'm Bill Cowger. I'm a 32-year resident of the city of Troy. There's been a lot of discussion related to the quality of management of this city. I find it quite amazing that that would be challenged. We have the lowest millage rate of any full-service city in southeast Michigan. We have for many years. And yet, with that lowest millage rate, we have the safest city in southeast Michigan. We have the most livable city, according to CNN Money Magazine. And we have private, third-party surveys on a regular basis show that our services are above the best. That shows me great value for our money rather than bad management. We are in a crisis. Brooks Patterson was quoted in November of saying, "I think you're going to see the next 24 months are probably the toughest time the state has ever seen since the Great Depression." We're trying to prepare local officials for what we think is going to be the 2 toughest years they're ever going to see in their lifetime. John is one of the few city managers that has stood up to the issue in front of us and actually told us how bad it is, and if we want to save the quality of life that we have in the city, we need to respond to that, not only with the, if it was just a millage and that was the only thing, I would have said no. We're here because I really do think they're changing the way that they operate their business.
Good evening. I want to tell you that there's a hard monetary value to the quality of life services that Bill just spoke about. If quality of life in Troy has a basis in reality, then it follows that the real estate market should place a premium on a Troy house. Using city and county data, I was able to estimate that a Troy house has about a 12% premium over a comparable house elsewhere. You and I were willing to pay this premium in order to live in Troy. But if the excellent services that we take for granted were to disappear, then the market premium will also disappear.
All right. All right, Bob, thank you. We're trying to stick to the time. It's 2 minutes. All right, thank you very much. That was the yes side. The no side.
Thank you very much. As a real estate associate broker, I want to share with you the truth about the 30% or $38 a year tax increase that is being promoted with this millage increase. First of all, this is a home that sold in August of 2009 for $40,000.